हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
आप सबका अनुभव क्या कहता है? माया में अभी पहले जैसी शक्ति है शक्ति उसमें? क्या आप शक्तिशाली हो? शायद वो कड़ी है क्योंकि आप भी आह्वान करते हो, तो वो चांस क्यों नहीं देगी? कमजोर बनते क्यों हो? आपका ये क्वेश्चन है कि मास्टर सर्वशक्तिमान होना कि नहीं? मास्टर सर्वशक्तिमान हो सभी हो कभी कभी वाले, कभी कभी सर्वशक्तिमान हो या सदा सर्वशक्तिमान हो? क्या हो? बोलो, इस तरफ वाले बोलो। सदा शक्तिमान है तो हाथ उठाओ। अच्छा, सदा सदा ये नहीं उठाते, बाप दादा थे, ठंडी पड़ती है, हाथ निकालना शायद से कुछ पांडव है। अच्छा, सदा शक्तिशाली तो माया को कहते अभी जाओ, कहते आप नहीं बुलाना। बाप माया को कहते हैं अभी समाप्त करो, तो माया बाप को कहती है कि मुझे आह्वान करते। बाप क्या करे? किसी भी प्रकार की कमजोरी, चाहे मन में, चाहे वचन में, चाहे संबंध संपर्क में, अगर कमजोरी आती है तो समझो माया को आह्वान किया, उसको भी आह्वान का वाइब्रेशन बहुत जल्दी पहुंचता है।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light, angelic stage. Pure feelings in your heart. Now, let the pure feelings in your heart reach many other souls. Reveal the power of silence. Each Brahmin child has this power of silence. Simply let this power emerge in your mind and through your body. Concentrate the thoughts in your mind in a second, and you will then be able to spread the vibrations of the power of silence into the atmosphere. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakt Parivar. Today's day 15. Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Today's topic, pure feelings in your heart. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone is a jewel of contentment, right? Constantly contentment. We have to bless ourselves, right? Take the blessing of the Murli and bless yourself and others with that quality. Feelings are very subtle. And feelings are, even we say there is mind, intellect, and then we say heart. And Baba is saying that when you extend your good wishes from the heart, that means my feelings now are clean and pure. Feelings have very, very strong vibrations, even if you say or not, but also visible through your drishti. So we all have to make some special efforts to keep our feelings clean, pure, powerful. Not to hold on to anything from the past. What we have done for each other in our kindness and compassion. Always keep that in mind, then what we couldn't do. Sometimes our expectations are more from each other. And if those expectations are not fulfilled, then our feelings are not very strong, not very pure. So hard to keep ourselves free from give what you could give and receive what you could receive. That means even if someone is not extending that much good wishes for you, but you just take it in a positive way, everything. No, Baba says, even if it's negative, take it positive. So I'd been thinking that how do we keep our heart very clean? I know in month of January, we used to do a program called Heart to Heart. And recently they did in Peace Village last Sunday, I think, and it was very successful. Rarely it happens you get a place where you could share from heart to heart. Mostly our sharings are about program, about situations, about really we sit and share from heart our experiences, our difficulties, or maybe what we are trying. So to have this open heart, and then it becomes very, very easy. Because sometimes there is a very subtle kind of conflict going on between your own heart and intellect. These days, very subtle desires dominate the heart. So even whatever you say through words, but what reaches other person is your feelings. And I feel at confluence age, to have loveful feelings, pure feelings are very, very important for the self and for others. So it's a very beautiful Baba is saying, let the pure feelings in your heart reach many other souls. Reveal the power of silence. It's very interesting what Baba was saying. Each Brahmin child has this power of silence. And this power of silence is actually could be of one virtue. Like any kind of conflict is there, then have power of silence or peace. Any kind of obstacles which are there between the souls, then use that equivalent virtue or power. Virtue becomes power. Each Brahmin child has the power of silence. Like sometimes we say, for many things, let me just forget it and be quiet, be in silence. So in a way you are clearing, you are erasing. Because what Baba is saying, that simply let the power emerge in your mind and through your body also. Like you have difficulty, you avoid looking at that person. And just be loving, friendly, sharing, caring. These are very important qualities. So Baba says that through your mind and body, concentrate the thoughts in your mind in a second. And this is just becoming, yeah, I'm a peaceful soul. So that one virtue will spread the vibrations of peace and create that atmosphere. Whatever is needed, whenever, just use power of silence means one thought. And Baba said that should be then vibrations of your mind and body also. Concentrate the thoughts in your mind in a second, and you will then be able to spread. Then you will be able to spread the power of concentration in the atmosphere. So today, the way I understood concentration is just take one virtue. I am a loveful soul. So when you have that concentrated, then from there, when you extend good wishes, it's going to work. So I thought that everyone has good wishes, but Baba is saying should be from the heart, and also it should be from power of silence, and that is total concentration. Concentration is just one thought. And then you spread it, the vibration spread and change the atmosphere, create the atmosphere, what we need, which is good for everyone. So keep your feelings pure, mind pure, heart pure. Om Shanti.
Oh, Shanti, good evening, Didi, and good evening, family. Yeah, really, it's like a very simple way of looking at concentration that makes it manageable, because I was thinking or hearing what someone had said that, the difficulty sometimes with concentration, that it requires surrender. That unless there's some kind of surrender, then it's very hard to have concentration. But in this, it seems to be, even in our very elementary stage of the Brahman life, we can think about just one quality, maybe something that you have in a natural way, and just focus on that.
Yeah, this is what today I realized that, like I was thinking that I don't have to think of Baba as point of light, because he's my father, he's my teacher, he's my, so my remembrance of Baba. But some concentrate on a point of light and they feel that's yoga. And then they find it hard, and sometimes they don't experience anything. But the relationship which I have with that point, or any virtues of that point, makes it easy to connect and then to remember, and it's more sustainable, it's longer. But
Yeah.
if I just
Sorry.
say that, let me concentrate on a point, and they really find it hard, and then nothing is really received, and so they get tired. So sometimes word concentration is taken more like just, it's forceful. I find some, yeah, but you don't
Exactly.
have.
Yeah, what you seem to be saying, when we think of it traditionally, even in terms of other kinds of yoga and that, it's to do with the mind, perhaps even the intellect, that and that there's some force involved. But what I think I hear you say, that it's more about focusing on the heart. We don't think of concentration in the heart as going together, but this would make it easier, I think. No?
Yeah, it's like when you have love for someone or something, sometimes you spend enough time and you don't realize you are only thinking of that. That's concentration, isn't it? So love can also help a lot in concentration.
Yeah, that you're feeling. And I suppose the flip side of that would be where you're upset with someone. It's like someone once said, where there's love, you're constantly in my heart, but if I'm upset with you, you're constantly in my mind. And so if that's a kind of a concentration too, isn't it? Like a real negative concentration, but it also very much involves the feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this morning someone asked me, we were on with Baba's family from South America and some other places, and someone wanted to know from the Murli yesterday, what's the difference in an award and reward? What is the award that Baba's talking about? He talked about the godly award, about deserving a godly award. So the difference between that and reward. So I thought I'll ask you.
What did you say?
In fact, I quoted something that you said a week or so ago that I liked so much, and that was that you know, what was it that, you know, sometimes what's seen as a responsibility is not a burden, but it's a reward. And so seeing responsibility as the reward, normally we wouldn't think of it in that way. And I like that very much. So I shared that with them, and it seemed to have some satisfaction. But
award is like winning, right?
yes, exactly. That's
It's
what we
like
says,
you win.
like you're in competition with someone.
Yeah, someone or even any competition. So you get like number 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But reward is like something you have done beneficial for someone. You had been kind to someone. You know, you get like reward. What it is more internal.
Mm,
Award could be a shield or a
right.
something you
Black.
get. But reward is more like internal. That's what
Mhm.
I. Mm.
Okay, and so what's the award that Baba's giving? What he said, particularly at one point, right at the end of the Murli, even in the blessing, he
But
referred
that,
to the award.
that also is our what we are at confluence age, but more it can also be golden age award. Your status, the status you get, that could be your award.
Yeah. Of course, you know, these days of the 18th of January, and very much the thing of the angel, and something that struck me this morning, I had not thought about it before, that again, all of us from outside of India, we're all the children of the angelic form, right? We're the children of Avyakt, Bap Dada, and not denying, of course, Sakar Baba. You know, you can't separate them entirely. But in order, because the one thing that we're always told, or it's sort of suggested, that Brahma Baba, whoever he was in whatever incarnation, he never left Bharat, right?
No.
And it's almost like in order for him to go abroad, he had to become an angel. Because Baba's work abroad didn't happen until he became Avyakt. So that was something that struck me this morning. The other thing, you remember you were talking about wanting to do this book on leadership, right? And I had found this little book. It's very sweet, Pure Leadership. And so many questions I would like to ask you about leadership. And
what it says, pure leadership.
It says pure leadership, leading with love.
Oh, okay.
And it's just one page and an image. It's BK. And one of the things that I wanted to ask you, that, you know, some people are born, as they say, leaders, you know, and some become leaders. Some think they're leaders, but they have a long way to go to really be a leader. And so the
some try to be leader, but they are
some
not.
try to be leaders, yes, but they don't have the qualification. So the connection between the angel and the leader, which comes first? Am I a leader and then I become an angel? Do I become an angel and then automatically become a leader? The connection between the two.
You could be the leader as an angel, no?
Okay, so talk to me about angel and leadership.
I had, since every morning I get up, I get some kind of inspiration. And since few days, I had been thinking whether for BK leadership or because within also our family, what kind of leadership? No, there are coordinators in charge and
exactly
lot of their personality influence on people. or at the center, this is this one center, which shouldn't be, because it's Baba's center. And even if they keep saying it's Baba, but they are very forceful in their own ideas and implementing what they think is right. And so then I had been thinking overall, looking at, so a lot of good thoughts had been coming. And I told one of the soul that we can work together and see how do we bring out what is real leadership. Because what is happening these days for me, not to lose the path, the track, I keep looking at Brahma Baba. Because so many different ideas, planning, different ways are applied in Yagya, that I don't want to use any, I don't want any. Because I want to follow Brahma Baba, because the way he was successful in the sense of leading the Yagya, leading the family. And we had been listening to Ramesh Pai's,
Yes.
very interesting, right?
Very interesting. Yeah.
Very interesting. So what Ramesh Pai saying, that how he applied drama in such a way that every situation was beneficial for him. Whether his partner took all the cash and told him, okay, I gave you the diamonds. It was very beneficial because the price was increasing and he keeps selling. Ultimately, he got more money than the partner. Anything like they had to move out of this building and that building with 300 sisters to move around is
Right.
not a joke. We have 5, 6, and we don't know about space. And yet, so I'm just saying it that, so I had been focusing, I have to just follow Brahma Baba. And luckily I was in and out for 11 years with him, what he said, what he taught. And also Ramesh Bhai had a chance to, when he came, they got very connected, Baba and Ramesh Bhai. In the
Right.
sense of, so Ramesh Bhai will ask Baba, like he said, the agri part was only 6 hours. But in 200 rupees, how much they would have got? And they need another meal in the evening or next day. But what he's saying, that he will talk to Baba and ask Baba questions. Baba, what is this? What is it? Then he's the one who came and being lawyer and accountant, set up World Renewal Spiritual Trust. Like he supported Yagya from many things, So I am just seeing how Baba did it. Even there were sacrifices, there were renunciation, difficulties, whatever. But how strong he hold on to what Baba Srimat is again. So Brahma Baba followed Srimat. And so I sometimes feel little bit not lost, but different ways, different idea, personalities. So I don't want to think about, oh, let me do like this, or I just want to do what Brahma Baba did. So that way I'm very much, so leadership of Brahma Baba, that's how I had been thinking. So what was the question?
The leadership in terms of the
Yeah.
angel and the leader. Other people will take up this aspect in the mundane world, this idea that yes, love or whatever, but there's something a little more subtle going on here, I think.
Angels are always considered to be guides, no?
They are, and it's very interesting for
They are
me.
called my guiding angel. So I always say Brahma Baba, my
Guardian and
guardian
guide.
angel.
Yeah.
So they
There's
are guardian angels, or in a way that leadership, Brahma Baba's leadership went. He became Avyakt,
yeah,
Some leaders remain leaders, but they don't become angels, right?
interesting.
Baba journey as a leader made him angel. It's a
Wow.
combination of both. Because every direction and everyone in Yagya will go to Baba and ask for advice or ask for Srimat or what he thought. So he was like incognito, but then he was in everyone's mind, everyone's heart, and lot of respect. Leaders doesn't demand respect, right?
No, no,
They
no.
get respect
You get
because
respect.
they are not only intellectuals, they are wise people, right? So
Mm.
go for them, go to them for consultation, for advice. And because they are following Srimat, see, I'd been thinking those who accurately follow Srimat, not go by their own sanskars. Majority of the soul until now, thinking, planning, doing according to their sanskars. And very few understand what really Yagya principle or Srimat is. So I think that if we kind of follow Srimat and in our thoughts, words, and actions, we will be becoming Avyakt, no? Like Angel. Every day our personality is more kindness, compassion, milder in the sense of soft and gentle, but very effective. You don't have to be hard to convince that you are the leader, no? You are accepted as a leader. It's not, there is a saying that nobody is born as leader, but you said there are some who are born because I think the way they follow the guidelines, the way they follow, so nobody can kind of attract
You
them.
can't deviate. Yeah. Yeah.
Create
Nobody.
them.
Yeah.
I say, so I'm kind of write every morning, little bit on, not yet more. I want to make it little in the sense of the way Yagya, the way Baba would want. So
Yeah. And
then I
what?
like Prakashwani Dadi, Dadi Janki, people like people go for advice, consultation, and
Yeah.
trusted them 100%.
100%. And so this thing, one thing is like, what are the qualifications of a leader? And that, of course, is self-evident. But how to become that? And I would imagine that those who become true leaders never had the aim to be a leader, that wasn't their aspiration. It would have been to do what God's telling them or to help humanity or whatever. And I don't think they started off thinking, I'm going to be a leader.
Yeah, they don't have desire for recognition
No, that
because they know that they are in their self-respect and
yeah,
it happens, but there are some they like to kind of reach to a point where this is mine, I have to, very subtly, that creates not good vibrations and atmosphere, even relationships.
and then the
Bec-
benefits. What are the benefits of being a leader? Because for some in the mundane world, it would be about fame and fortune, wouldn't it? I'm a leader, I'm famous, I can tell everybody what to do. But
there
spiritually speaking, what's
there
um,
is
the benefit of being a leader?
wherever people are stuck, you are the one who will help them. So there
Oh,
is a little story that once there was a bullock cart and was stuck in the mud. So people will, nobody was trying to help. Oh yes, move it, do it, like. But in the end, one person too came and said, let's do it. So a leader will have a quality to exit or to solve or to cooperate, and they are there for that, not to just stand and give direction. Or like Brahma Baba,
yeah,
when they were cleaning grains or rolling paper, he will sit with them and do it, right?
yeah,
But some people, they're not They think, oh, I have to just give direction. I have to give program, so they're trying to be leader, but true leader will be the part of every task, That's
Yeah.
something very important. Well, there are a lot more at this time, not emerging much, but yeah, as I'm ready with more material, we will share. I don't
Yeah.
want, with the time, yes.
Yeah. But this thing of the angel, and the sort of, I guess the task of the angel is to connect people to God. And again, for me, a little bit interesting in that the angels figure so strongly in the Abrahamic religions, every one of the traditions. And there's like what they talk about the archangels, like the main angels, and the one that's, over all of them, I think, is Michael, and would be seen as, destroying evil. Another one would be seen as the messenger between God and humanity. Another one would be seen as a healer. And so all of these various things, they're really Brahma Baba's. It really is a memorial of Brahma Baba and the role that he played. So yeah, Avyakt Baba, very particular role influencing.
But you all know that we say that every evening Baba used to think about the world service, and
Yeah,
that through Brahma Baba's thoughts, even in Sakar, you all were born when Avyakt, but you were born through the thoughts of Sakar Baba.
sure.
That
And all of you too. I mean, I'm very clear about that very intense experience of Daddy Yankees. When you're all being the lighthouse and looking for Baba's old bhagats, and that drawing us towards the light. That's part of your service too. Anyway,
and now
thank
you
you
all
so
doing
much.
that. Now you all doing that, right?
Now yeah.
Everyone,
It's beautiful. These days are always very
everyone is
special.
master creator now.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah,
Thank you, Didi. Om Shanti. Bye
thank
bye.
you. Bye.
संगम युग का वर्षा यही है, शिव से मिलन मनाना। समय श्वास संकल्प सभी सेवा में लगाना। पवित्रता बरसाए जग में, पवित्रता बरसाए जग में। फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी, फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी। शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको, शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी, श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी। मीठे बच्चों, प्यारे बच्चों।
तो परीक्षा कितना घंटा रही? सुबह 9 बजे से दोपहर में 2 बजे तक 5 घंटा ही परीक्षा रही। और हमारे अखबार किताबों लिखे वाले बहुत लिखे है, इतना परीक्षा में आई, इतना बातें हुई। वास्तव में ब्रह्मा बाबा ने कहा कि परीक्षा तो 5 घंटा ही रही थी। मैं समझता हूँ आप सबको इंटरेस्ट आता होगा ये कहानी, बाबा के जीवन कहानी। मेरे बाबा और ड्रामा ने बाबा की कई बात में मदद किया, कई बातों में परीक्षा लिया। मैं आपको बता रहा था, दूसरे दिन सुबह लिफाफा एक आया, उसमें 1000 रुपया निकला। और उस प्रकार से तो कहीं पीछे कई बहनों ने अपने रिश्तेदारों को लिखा था, तो पैसा आता गया और गरीबी का पेपर दूर हो गया। फिर परीक्षा आई बाबा के सामने, ड्रामा अनुसार। बाबा का बेटा था, बेटा है अभी भी, नारायण जो है वो नारायण ने एक दिन सुबह आकर के बाबा को कहा, हाँ, जिसको बाबा ने जन्म दिया, बाबा के घर में रहा, बाबा ने पालना किया, वो बेटा आकर के कहता है कि बस बाबा मेरे को अभी दुनिया में जाना है, मेरे को घर बार हम दुनिया के अंदर जाकर के अपना दुनिया बसाने की है। तो बाबा के नारायण के साथ दादी विजेंद्रा का एक बड़ा बेटा था घनसी करके, घनश्याम, घनश्याम को शॉर्ट में घनसी कहते थे। घनसी ने भी कहा मैं भी मेरे चाचा के साथ जाता हूँ। तो दोनों निकल चुके हैं। मैंने नारायण दादा को पूछा, आप निकले तो क्या हुआ, कैसे गए आए बॉम्बे? कहा ट्रेन में आए, विदाउट टिकट आए, विदाउट टिकट। देखो कितनी परीक्षाएं आती है। ड्रामा कितना, बाबा के बच्चे जिसका बाप ने लाखों रुपया का आधार पर संस्था की स्थापना की, बाबा ने एक पैसा नहीं दिया और किसी के ऊपर इंट्रोडक्टरी लेटर भी नहीं लिख के दिया। लिटरली बॉम्बे के अंदर फुटपाथ पर दादा नारायण दादा और घनसी रहते थे। थोड़ा कुछ मजदूरी का काम करते, कमाई करते चलते थे। दीदी मनमोहिनी ने अपनी भाभी जो थी उसको लिखा कि ऐसे बाबा का नारायण और पोतरा घनसी निकले हुए, आपको अगर मिले तो आप उसको आसरा देना, उसको मदद करना। और ड्रामा अनुसार बॉम्बे की चौपाटी की रास्ता जो है ना, विश्व किशोर अभी अपने दादा नारायण और घनसी चल रहे थे और दीदी मनमोहिनी की जो भाभी थी वो कार में जा रही थी। उसने नारायण को और घनसी को देखा तो उसने कार खड़ी किया और कहा कि तुम नारायण हो ना? तो कहा हाँ। कि तुम घनसी हो? तो कहा हाँ। हाँ तो कहा चलो मेरे साथ, मैं दीदी मनमोहिनी की भाभी हूँ और मुझे आपके बारे में पत्र आया है। देखो कैसे, कहाँ से कहाँ कैसे कैसे हो जाता है। और दादी उसकी भाभी के साथ वो गई और उनके घर में जा कर के रहे और उन्होंने अपना कपड़ा पहन दिया, स्नान पानी कराया, सब कुछ किया और बाद में सेटल भी हो गए। थोड़े समय के बाद क्या हुआ, बाबा नारायण ने शादी किया, उसके कारण मकान ले लिया। उसके अंदर बाबा 61 में 2 महीना उधर आकर के भी रहे। और उस दिनों में क्या हुआ, मालूम कितनी परीक्षाएं आती है। देखो ड्रामा अनुसार हमारा जो दादा बाबा ब्रह्मा बाबा का दोतरा पौत्र था घनसी, उसको क्या बोलते चेचक, गुजराती में कहते हैं शीतला माता आती है। अब शरीर में बड़े बड़े फोड़े हो जाते हैं और दाग रह जाते हैं। कंटेजियस डिजीज है, मतलब वही रोग फैल जाता है। बॉम्बे में एक ही हॉस्पिटल है, उसके अंदर ही उसके रख सकते हैं, दूसरे कोई से को नहीं रख सकते। अभी तो उस हॉस्पिटल का नाम बदली हो गया, कस्तूरबा गांधी हॉस्पिटल। तो वो हॉस्पिटल में उसको लेके गए। वो घनसी जीवन के अंत की अवस्था में था और घनसी ने कहलाया कि मुझे ब्रह्मा बाबा को मिलना है, मुझे ब्रह्मा बाबा को मिलना है। देखो ड्रामा अनुसार कैसी परीक्षाएं आती है। बाबा का भी पौत्र था और उसकी अंतिम इच्छा थी कि मुझे बाबा से मिलना है, मैं अंतिम विदाई लेता हूँ। तो बाबा ने कहा ठीक है मैं जाता हूँ। वहाँ गए, घनसी ने बाबा को देखा तो घनसी तो जो है ना बाबा को चिटक पड़ा, बाबा की गोद में आ गया। बाबा ने उसको प्यार किया, समझाया किया और अंतिम विदाई थी। बाबा ने समझ लिया और उसको अंतिम विदाई के रूप में प्यार से विदाई दिया। बाबा फिर से अपने पास वहाँ पर पारिजात बिल्डिंग में आ गए। इस प्रकार से बाबा का परीक्षा आ गई। बाबा इसके पहले बाबा के युगल जो थी जसोदा, वो बीमार पड़ी। बाबा आबू में था और जसोदा माता बॉम्बे में थी, बॉम्बे के अंदर हॉस्पिटल में थी। उसको कैंसर हुआ था। समझ में नहीं आता था कि कैंसर है या जलंधर है। मैं खुद भी उनका शरीर छूटा, उसके अगले दिन उनको हॉस्पिटल में मिलने के लिए गया था। तो देखो बाबा की खुद की युगल दुनिया में हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हमारे इतने भाई बैठे हुए, अगर जो अधर कुमार है, आप सोचो ड्रामा प्लान अनुसार आपकी वाइफ को कैंसर होता है और आपकी वाइफ डेथ बेड पर है, तो आप वहाँ जाएंगे या नहीं उनके पास, या कहेंगे तुम्हारे रास्ते में मेरे रास्ते, क्या होता? मैं अपना अनुभव सुना हूँ, मेरी लौकिक के जो उषा जो थी उसको कैंसर था, मुझे रहना पड़ता था, मैं ध्यान रखना ही पड़ता था। बाबा ने क्या किया, नारायण को कहा तुम संभालो। अग्नि संस्कार के टाइम पर भी बाबा ने कहा मैं तो नहीं आता हूँ, नारायण को कहा तुम अग्नि संस्कार कर दो। वही जसोदा माता ने भी कितनी सुंदर अपनी अवस्था बनाई थी कि जब कराची में आए, जसोदा भवन में सब आए, तो ड्यूटी के विभाजन करना था। ड्यूटी के विभाजन के अंदर बाबा तो करोड़पति था, करोड़पति की पत्नी थी, तो कितना अहंकार होना चाहिए, कितना अभिमान होना चाहिए। इसके ड्यूटी का विभाजन जब हुआ तब जसोदा माता ने क्या मांगा मालूम है? ड्यूटी क्या मांगा? माता यहाँ बैठी हुई है, आप देखो आपका पति अगर यहाँ को कन्याओं का पिता करोड़पति हो तो आप क्या ड्यूटी लेंगे? आप तो समझेंगे ना मैं कौन हूँ। हाँ, जैसे राजा की पत्नी रानी होती है, इस प्रकार से बाबा का स्थापन करने वाला का पत्नी कितनी पोजीशन हाई होनी चाहिए। परंतु जसोदा माता ने क्या मांगा? मुझे झाड़ू बर्तन और पोछा का, बर्तन धुलाई करने का, झाड़ू लगाने का और बर्तन साफ करने की ड्यूटी दो। तो बाबा ने पूछा बच्चे तुमको क्यों, तुमने ये ड्यूटी क्यों मांगी? देखो कोई जसोदा माता कोई MA PhD पढ़ी लिखी नहीं थी। जसोदा माता साधारण गृहस्थ जीवन के जैसे माताएं होती है उस प्रकार थी। उसने कहा, बहुत सुंदर बात कही, आप सब नोट करके रखिए। उसने कहा कि मुझे मालूम है मैं ब्रह्मा बाबा की लौकिक युगल हूँ। हाँ, मेरे पर मेरे को देह अभिमान आ सकता है कि मैं कौन, मैं कोई साधारण स्त्री नहीं हूँ, परंतु मेरा अहंकार के ऊपर जीत पाने के लिए कि मैं साधारण भी काम, जैसे घर में आप देखते हैं यहाँ भी झाड़ू पोता लगाने वाले कई माताएं नौकर के रूप में रखती हैं, नौकरानी के रूप में। इस प्रकार से नौकरानी के रूप का कारोबार करके उसने झाड़ू पोता और सफाई का कारोबार पूरा ही अपने हाथों में लिया। दादा ब्रह्मा बाबा की बेटी थी दादी निर्मल शांता, आप सब जानते हैं, कलकत्ता ईस्टर्न जोन के हेड भी थे। इन्होंने क्या ड्यूटी मांगी? बर्तन साफ करने की मांगी। और कैसे कैसे बर्तन साफ करने में परीक्षाएं आई, बात बहुत लंबी बात है। फिर कहने का मतलब ये है ऐसी ऐसी परीक्षाएं ड्रामा अनुसार आई, परंतु बाबा ने अपनी अवस्था पक्की रखी।
आंखों में सब सिमटने लगे हैं, तेरी जुल्फों को देखा तो भर के ये कुली के कुलिये रह गए हैं। छलके नैनों से सागर खुशी के लगे बहने हैं अश्कों के धार, मिली ऐसी खुशी थी ना पहले।
Om Shanti Vikti Parivar. Such a beautiful stories of Baba. Well, we can't even imagine, right? But what he had done for us. That's that foundation seed, right? For the yajna. Thank you. And now, once again, just to remind you all that 18th of January, which is Thursday in the evening, In the morning, every center will be offering bhog and having a special, of course, there will be transmission from Madhuban. And every center in the morning is having program for the offering bhog. But in the evening, in Avyakt Parivar, we will be offering bhog to Baba, the special bhog offering on 18th of January in Avyakt Parivar. Mohini Didi will offer bhog. And if you would like to offer bhog for that day, you can send your request to 516-717-9171. Either you can text or you can WhatsApp. You can just send your name and your request for bhog. Okay, and now our schedule for tomorrow, Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Then Patti will continue 8:30 to 9:30 Madhuban Double Foreigners Madhuban online program. There will be a class by Sudesh Didi, follow Father Brahma in having all relationships. And then Patti will continue in the evening, 5 to 6 English Avyakt Muli revision. And then Patti continues, we'll have Hindi series, English series, and Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti journey, Avyakt Murlis from 1969. Multi-million fold fortune and blessings.
Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of the 10th of June, 1972. Subtle arrogance and ignorance. At the present time, two main weaknesses or defects are visible in the effort of those who are making effort everywhere. And due to such weaknesses, they are not able to show the wonders that they should. What are these two weaknesses? On one side, there is arrogance. And on the other side, there is ignorance. Both these aspects make your efforts slack. Arrogance is also very subtle. Because of arrogance, if someone gives even the slightest signal for your own progress, then in a subtle way, there isn't tolerance, but there is instead the thought, why did this one say this? This is said to be arrogance in a subtle way. If someone gives a signal, consider that signal to be a means for your progress for the present and also the future. There should also be the practice of merging that signal in yourself and the power to tolerate that signal. In a subtle way, there is also upheaval in your attitude and vision. Why did this happen? How did this happen? This is not said to be the soul conscious stage. At the time of listening to praise, you have the feeling of love in your vision and attitude towards that soul. So, if someone gives a signal for your guidance, is there the feeling of love in that too? And of being a well-wisher for that soul, that soul is a very great well-wisher for you? Such a stage is called the soul conscious stage. If you are not soul conscious, then, in other words, it would be called arrogance. This is why you're not able to tolerate insult. On the other side, you become completely ignorant. You are deceived in many aspects because of this reason too. Some pretend to be ignorant in order to protect themselves, whereas others really are ignorant. So, instead of these two things, imbibe self-respect and also humility, through which both these two things will finish. In your thoughts, let there be the awareness of self-respect. And in your words and deeds, let there be the stage of humility. And arrogance will then finish. You have become philosophers, but you have not become spiritual. That is, you have not yet developed the spirit. Those who stay in the soul conscious stage, in the intoxication of soul consciousness, are called spiritual. Cha, we will continue tomorrow. Om Shanti.
की यही लगन है, मन का यही कथन है। प्रभु याद में खोए रहे हम आपकी तरह, हो ब्रह्मा बाबा बन जाए हम आपकी तरह। दिल की यही लगन है, मन का यही कथन है। हाँ, दिल की यही लगन है, मन का यही कथन है।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.